Hey guys, Jeb Smith, Coldwell Banker Residential Brokerage here in Huntington Beach. It's actually raining outside today, so this is my rain attire, hat, and a little jacket. Not sure what one has to do with the other, but that's what we chose today. So anyway, I wanted to reach out, just give you a little market update. We're moving into December. It's right now the end of November, just getting over the Thanksgiving holiday. As you would expect, the market has slowed and is continuing to slow, and will likely continue further into the holiday season, which is what is to be expected this time of year. So with that comes less homes coming on the market. Homes that are on the market are a lot of them are going into a hold position, which means that they're no longer active properties, and those properties will likely come back on the market after the holiday period. So we've got less properties coming to the market, properties that are on the market kind of coming off during this holiday season, and then you have less buyers looking during this time period. So honestly, the market is really starting to slow during this time of year, and we talked about that in the last video, how over the last 60 days or so that the market has changed. There was some historical seasonal effect to that, and then you take that and add the just kind of the market almost changing outside of the seasonal effect. So the market is kind of changing a little bit more in a buyer's favor, if you will. So once you couple those two things down, it seems like the market is at a complete standstill as to where it was 6-8 months ago. With that being said, properties are still selling. If they're priced right, they are going into escrow. We're seeing properties going to escrow every day, but at the same time, what we're seeing a lot of is price reductions. And if you look at the active list of properties on the market, for example, didn't do an actual calculation, but a good majority of those properties you've seen have had some sort of price reduction, price improvement over the listing period. So it's to be expected. What can you do from here? If you're a serious buyer, continue looking. There might be some deals to be had between now and the end of the year if you're really looking to close out something. Hearing conversations from other agents saying that their sellers have need to get out of the property by the end of the year for tax purposes, that sort of thing. So there are some deals to be had. I think the serious sellers are still listing their properties, are still wanting to show that that they're interested in selling by keeping it on the market, and the interested buyers are going to continue looking. But what I think is going to happen is after the first of the year, normally it's after Super Bowl for us that the market kind of starts to shift into the spring market. More sellers start to come on, buyers come back in, that sort of thing. I think this year after January 1st or so, I think you're going to start to see more properties come on the market. I think you got a lot of people right now that don't want to do anything because of the holidays. A lot of people think they've missed the market with regards to getting top price, so and they don't want to come on during this holiday season, so they're going to come on after the first of the year. And I can say that because I've had a lot of conversations with clients who are interested in selling, who that's kind of their mindset. So I think you're going to see a lot more inventory come on the market early next year, which is going to create an influx of property. I think the buyers are going to start to come back to the market during that time as well. But you're going to have a lot more property to choose from. So, it's definitely going to be more of an equal market than it has been over the last year or so. And it may even move more in the favors of buyers. So right now, if you look at the data, it's still a seller's market, although it's more of an even market for both buyers and sellers. But I think as we move into the beginning of next year, I think it's going to become more of a buyer's market, it looks like, just based on what we're seeing out there. I do expect properties to continue to move. I don't think that the market's going to crash. I don't see any huge price reductions coming, any 10-15% drops in the market. I don't see that at all. What I see is more of a stable market, which honestly we need. We need some stabilization, some sideways movement, just so that we can, the next move up, we could, it's stable, it's sound, and it's not, this continuing rise which we've seen since 2011. But anyhow, if you're a buyer or seller in today's market, you have questions, would love the opportunity to help. I can't go into detail a lot on the video just because it makes the video so long. So if you want more information, please feel free to reach out to me. Would love the opportunity to help. Go to my website, jebsmith.net, or just email me, jeb@jebsmith.net, and we can have a conversation. My telephone number is 714-376-2711. Anyway, appreciate you taking the time to watch. Look forward to seeing you again soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.